Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch House of the Dragon Season 2, Episode 7. If you don't know it, I'm reacting to House of the Dragon. You can find all of my reaction videos to all of the Season 1 and all of the Season 2 so far on a playlist that I made for House of the Dragon. I'm gonna put the link to the playlist right there into the eye, and also the links to my reaction videos to Game of Thrones, to the previous episodes, you know, things like that that you can find into the eye if you can be interested. Warning before beginning this reaction video, it's really hot in France, in all Europe, for what I understood, for these 2-3 days. So, you know, I'm standing in front of you like that. For now, you know, it's still a little the morning, so my blinds are opened, you know, like I can see the outside. But normally, it's not the case, you know, normally I'm closing the blinds and I'm living into the dark during the entire day. Maybe during this episode I'm gonna be forced to do it, so if the light, you know, is changing a lot during this reaction video, maybe it's gonna be because of that, because at some point it's gonna be too much for me and all of that. It was just a fair warning before beginning, and also if you're seeing me doing that, you know, it's gonna be also for that. And I'm saying that because now on my Patreon you have longer reaction part like usually with the level 2, but you have also full reaction part with the level 3, really a full reaction part with the level 3. So, you know, I can't cut this moment into the full reaction part. So that's a warning also for you guys. Maybe at some point I'm gonna be like that. You won't. Okay, I'm just glad to be back for a new episode of House of the Dragon. It's a 1-hour episode, that's pretty cool. And you know, we have only 2 episodes to finish this season. I'm really feeling like that about that information, with the fact that, okay, 2 more episodes, just this Monday with you guys, next Monday, and then what? We're gonna have to wait how long? 1 year, 2 years, 3 years? You know, with that kind of show, we never know how long we're gonna have to wait, and each time we're like, it's too long, each time it's just too long. Okay, it's great, each time it's great to discover these new episodes, and they are great, so it's justified that we have to wait for that long. But at the same time, you're also like, not that justified in the sense that no, we want more, we want them sooner, like, the frustration is real. No matter what, still 2 more episodes to discover, and a lot of things can happen during them. During the last episode, we had Rhaenyra searching for a new dragon rider. That was a failure, but in fact, Smog maybe found the dragon rider that it needs, and it's Adam. That's so great, because we saw that he wanted his brother to take the honor, you know, that Corlys was offering him. We saw that he was maybe trying to be recognized, you know, for what he can do, for who he is. And right now, Dragon recognized him. That's so cool. We'll see how it's gonna be for him now, you know, how he's gonna evolve. That's gonna be really interesting. We had also Rhaenyra, new lover. That reveal. Why not? I'm not against it. I was a little surprised, like, I didn't see it coming, in the sense that for sure I saw coming that relationship, the evolution of that relationship, but for me it was such a strong friendship, you know, between 2 people who are admiring each other, who are supporting each other, who are really considering each other as equals. I felt it, you know, really more like these 2, they needed that. They needed someone that they can trust, someone that they can talk to as an equal. Both of them, they missed that into their lives. So for me, their relationship, it was more for that, you know, for that purpose, for their character. I didn't think that it would evolve into a love one, but clearly I'm not against it, and we'll see how it's gonna be considered, you know, by everyone else. I'm not so sure, you know. With Rhaenyra being the queen, we'll see. no matter what, I'm glad, like, I prefer that relationship than the one that Rhaenyra had with Daemon. You know what I think about that relationship, I'm not gonna repeat it again. Can we all agree that Daemon's narrative arc during this season is a little boring? You know, really long and all. Okay, all of his nightmares are really interesting, really symbolic, and you can pick up, you know, informations into each of them, and for sure, the fact that he wants in arena, the fact that he's taking that castle, the fact that he's making these alliances and all, it's great for the future, for what is gonna happen into the future, but for now, I really have the impression that we're not progressing at all with him, and we are just like, okay, Daemon into that weird castle with these weird nightmares, with this weird lady also giving him advices, and he's listening to them like she's a total stranger in a way, and he's listening and trusting her that much. Okay. And for sure we have all of what is happening with the High Tower side, the situation with Aegon, who can talk now, but we're still into that bad air situation, I don't know how to say it. He's gonna have to find a way to still have his place. He's still the king officially, but for how long? Maybe Aemond is gonna try something new against him, and no matter what, for now he's leading, in fact, at the council everywhere, so that situation, these two brothers, I have the impression that one of them is gonna die before the end of this season. We'll see about it. Otto Hightower has his aunt, you know, for Aemond. That's a real good choice. That was a surprise for me that she chose him. And after that, when we discovered that we can't find Otto anywhere, I'm really like, did you do it, Aemond? Like, maybe I'm too suspicious with Aemond and what he can do, but I'm really like, Aemond, did you do it? Is it your fault if we can't find Otto? We'll see about it. I think that we're gonna have news about him, about Otto, during this episode. Again, 2 episodes before the end, so we need to be with all of the characters and to progress into the story, really. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right there. Let's go for this episode. Remember that if you want, on my Patreon, you have these reaction videos for House of the Dragon earlier, one day sooner. You have them with a longer reaction part with the level 2 and with a full reaction part with the level 3. Everything in full opacity, just one video, no ads, all of that. I'm giving you these advantages on my Patreon to thank you for the support that you can give me, because the best way to give me your support, to be sure that I'm gonna continue to make these videos and all, it's through my Patreon, so you can have something in exchange of that support. And if you just want to support me, right now I'm organizing a crowdfunding because the situation is a little difficult. So if you want to participate to that crowdfunding, you have the link into the description. Each little help is welcomed if you want and if you can. Let's go for this episode!
You stand before the Queen of the Seven Kingdoms with a dragon of House Targaryen. I have no design upon it. What do you want? To learn the ways of dragon riders and to serve my queen. Your Grace.
Come on! Accept. Be nice also. Like, for sure she's gonna accept, but be nice.
This dragon came to me, not I to him. I have sweated
It shows
blood in
him.
service of House Vagharian. I may appear lowborn, but I know much and more of service.
Come on!
You have done something I feared impossible.
So be glad.
Adam of Hull. I'm glad of it.
I wish to go out, Sir Ricardo.
Out?
To Kingswood, I think.
Then I'll have the stewards prepare a retinue.
No retinue. Just you.
A sneaky way. Don't you understand? She wants to go out in a sneaky way.
I can find others with a more direct line of breathing.
Forgive me, Your Grace,
But you are better served looking under the sheets and in the wood piles. I once worked in a pleasure house where generations of Targaryen princelings had their revel. There are 80 of their bastard progeny at least that are known to me. There are sure to be more. You speak of the noble. They are as like to serve you as highborn lords or ladies, perhaps more. But in the highborn houses there is an ancient fealty. There is honour.
Not with the lowborn? They don't have honor?
The order of things has changed, Your Grace. Why not embrace it? For 20 years, the lords of this realm levied insults at my sons behind my back. Well then, let us raise an army of bastards.
My lord. My lord. How you have come up in the world?
I wish to ask for leave to relinquish my part as a shipwright in your service. There are good men and strong who can take my place.
Well done.
Nah. Just that. He wants more from you. Give him more. Please. Please. Before the end of this season. Before the end of this season. It was too soon.
You were quick enough to dismiss me before.
You're of no significance to me then. Now.
You have a decision to make. Presume it is clear to you which is the right one. The Riverlands are held together by oaths. House Tully swore an oath to keep us out. We recognise the authority of the named heir Queen Rhaenyra and Jerome as her king consort.
Consort.
Then we shall go to face your vassals and you will call your bonus to war. That might be difficult, my king.
Consort.
I was told they would come to heal when House Tully declared its allegiance.
That may be the case, but it is yet to be seen that they will heed my authority as young as it is. And there is another problem. They'll hate you.
I don't need their love. I need their swords.
You're gonna govern by fear, not by love. By force and not by loyalty.
I know I'm not the man my grandsire was, but I hope to begin well and go on from there. Well said. The Rivermen honour the old ways and abide by tradition. Here then is tradition. Grover Tully is dead. Lord Oscar raised up in his place.
Lord Oscar, for generations we have been guided by the judgment of your forebears. Why should we now follow a boy younger than my own son?
Game of Thrones proved us that
I didn't know what was
a
necessary.
good leader can be a little girl and everyone can follow her blindly. So come on, Oscar, you can do it also.
I take to heart your words, Lord Piper. And I agree, I am young. And I have no love for Daemon Targaryen. He is dishonoured himself and the crown with his comportment here. Nevertheless, having so little experience to guide me, my best course is to defer to my grandsire.
He's doing great. They have something in common, they hate you.
I see no reason to cast aside loyalty. No matter how loathsome I may find her representative, the prince.
King, mind your tongue, boy.
Mind yours. I think that is working for you right there.
Will we have our army or not?
And it's gaining, you know, their respect.
I accept you as my vassal, William Blackwood.
But? What but?
I am Lord Paramount of all river houses. And there is only one answer for the crimes you visited among the neighbours.
I did only what His Grace, the King, required of me.
It is true that he made clear his base desires. You did it because you wanted to.
Yes, and Daemon, you can't protect him right there because you need all of them. You can't protect one and lost everyone.
Your Grace, command them. I've only served you.
command them if his grace wishes to show contrition for his acts, and to prove himself deserving of our banners.
He's offering you a way to prove that you're worth it. They all hate you, remember?
No. Your grace, I've been faithful.
Yes, but...
What is this? I never wanted it. All the pain it caused.
Oh, when you want it so much, it's really like, my precious.
Whoever wears it, you always wanted it, Daemon. Do you want it still?
Oh, so much. Oh my god, you're making progresses. Oh, now you can't, but you will. I know that Aegon was someone awful and I shouldn't be so sad for him and all, but come on, someone in pain like that, for sure I'm gonna be sad as hell.
We're doing that alone, Grand Niece. Progress is impressive.
Oh, yes, but so painful.
But I'm afraid you must work harder. Your strength will return.
He's right, but to tell him that when he's suffering that much.
Adjustments to the gate, and so forth that you will learn now that you are as you are.
Oh, when people are gonna see him like that, you know?
I have tasks that need your personal attention. The Queen requires ships at her service in King's Landing.
Put trusted swords aboard. Yes, my lord. Have them wait just outside the harbour. There'll be a message to carry to one she will name. The Queen has found a new rider for one of her dragons. I've heard tell of it. The rider is your brother.
Oh, you didn't know?
She now makes the call for others. Our people are of old Valyria. We are not dragon lords. My brother was ever restless, yearning for some sign of his wife. I have sought to see. I yearn for nothing else.
You're so loyal. Like right there, he just learns that he can have the possibility to be also maybe a dragon rider. And no. Oh, what about you? And that dragon who is around right now. May it find you. You don't want to stay here no matter what. You're not welcome. Another surprise? All by yourself?